Did you know I'm real? Oh my goodness, I got, let's see here. Daylin Young 185 commented, nice video. Need specifically this. Think the TLM 103 would be worth in the long run, upgrading from the Rode NT1 Plus, USB Plus. My fourth USB mic. Was thinking of the NT1 Signature Series. Sir, you definitely won't be disappointed with the TLM 103. And guess when I kept? Guess which one I kept? That's the one I've got right here. It's the TLM 103. So yes, by all means, the TLM 103 is the better choice. Remarkable. Just remarkable. So let's see what's going on in the news this evening when it comes to technology. Let's see here. In terms of artificial intelligence, I think everybody knows that Anthropic has put out a brand new model, Claude 4.6, I believe it is. There is a lot. Mm. But so far, from what I can tell, it seems like Gemini, like Google, is really winning the war. The AI, well, not the war, the AI competition so far. They're in everything. They're just in everything, right? They're in your Gmail, they're in your docs, they're in your text. Um, well, if you've got not text, but if you use Google Meets, in certain circumstances, I'm sure they can reach in there with your permission. There's just so much that they're in, and they've been around forever. Since the early 2000s, they know every search you've ever made, every place you've ever visited. They know you quite well. So if they know you well, you can definitely expect that they know your stuff. They know how to help you best. So yes, I think that Google is definitely on the in I'm not surprised that Google is up at the very top right now. Plus, I'm really interested in seeing what Google's response is going to be really to Kling 3.0. Kling 3.0 is really, hello there. Oh, hi. I see some people are joining in. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. Appreciate you joining me live. This is the first time I've come out live. A lot of times you'll see my AI avatar out, or you'll see an AI avatar I call Mariah. She does a lot of my news. So go out, check her out, say hello, and, give her a thumbs up. But anyway, we're talking about AI and this race. What are you thinking about artificial intelligence? There's one thing I was listening to this morning, which is pretty interesting, is um, is regarding the Social Security Fund, and it you may think it has nothing to do with technology, but it actually does. In looking at the Social Security Fund, 91% of the Social Security Fund comes from people that are working right now. 91%. And that's an approximation. Only, up to 12%, between 8 and 12% come from the trust fund. So you put all of these amazing Optimus robots that Elon wants to put out, they will be the workforce. Are we going to tax the robots? Are we going to tax the robots? How are we going to retire if 90 some odd percent comes from working class people and AI is threatening to get rid of workers at a large scale? You know, that's really concerning to me. And I'm a proponent. I mean, I love leveraging AI. You see it in my own channel and talking about tech news. Those of you that know me probably go back really, really far. Maybe I say really far. 2011, 2010. I started something called Cellphonius, and that's what this channel began with. Cellphonius. I would be walking in Kroger at the supermarket and talking about the latest cell phone news, and I always said the latest news and views that you can use. So I kept that through DMTT, Danny's Mobile Tech, as Danny Alvarez. Anyway, interesting. Times are changing very quickly, and where AI is going is critical. Not just now. You have to think about later. I'm not too far away from retirement, so I'm thinking about the retirement point of view. But you really have to think about that. How is artificial intelligence going to affect those that are going to be retiring here in the next 10, 12 years, maybe in the next 5 years? If half the people are out of a job because AI is taking over, who's paying the taxes? How are we going to keep retirement solvent? People are saying, well, privatize it. Well, how are people going to purchase their retirement plan? Kind of interesting. But going back to AI, Kling 3.0 is definitely cooking. It's actually very, very neat. This was kind of a test. I wanted to put out a test stream. I will be back to discuss more items regarding artificial intelligence and the latest tech news and views that you can use. I wanted to do this as a first for a long time, and I wanted to greet everybody in person. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. And thank you for liking this live stream. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, hit like and hit subscribe. I'll come back on and we'll talk about the news. We'll talk about the views that you can definitely use in terms of technology, how it affects you, how it might affect your family. Thank you so much, everybody. This is Danny Alvarez checking out.